Hello, my name is Isabella Austin and thank you for tuning into my video. For the remainder of this video, I will be focusing on education for sustainability, what this means, and how to teach and use it in classrooms effectively. The Sustainable Schools Network is reimagining education. Their overall aim is to educate and connect school communities to imagine a sustainable future. This is for the benefit for all. They are an organisation that acts as an enterprise aiming to enhance all things they touch with their passion. They follow a framework of three-pillar approach: educate, connect, and imagine. For the SSN, the educate pillar in their network is concerned with reimagining education for the better. To achieve this, they hold their annual National Sustainability Symposium, the Connecting Regional Queensland Summits, and the Sustainable Schools Network Journal, which is available on the website. As well as this, they've also managed to develop a plan to assist schools with understanding and adapting sustainability in their curriculum. The SSN has achieved this by planning a number of different continuing professional development opportunities. The Connect pillar in their approach is concerned with the idea of educating and being focused on the future. To achieve this, they spend a majority of their time communicating with surrounding communities through different platforms such as social media, emails, the website, and LinkedIn. They also regularly make time and effort to meet with different schools, organisations, and communities. The Imagine pillar in their three-pillar approach framework is concerned with the idea of being future-focused, relating to the content pillar. The SSN, they use this idea to imagine what a sustainable future for education would look like and act like, and how it would benefit society. In regard to this, the SSN is working externally with their founding partners as well as a higher education advisory group in order to stay informed and educated. As well as this, the SSN is aware that their organisation needs to reflect new operating systems. They're an amazing organisation. They're imaginative. They promote learning, they're all about helping to benefit others, they're important for education for sustainability, and they're inclusive. They have all the important aspects of a fundamental organisation to promote education for sustainability and benefit every student. What is education for stability? Education for Stability is an educational approach that aims to develop students, schools, and communities with the values and the motivation to take action for sustainability in their personal lives, within their community, and also at a global scale, now and in the future. It aims to build awareness and knowledge for sustainability issues, but also to develop students and schools that are able to think critically, innovate, and provide solutions towards a more sustainable future and patterns of living. Education for Sustainability is based on 7 key principles. Principle 1, Transformation and Change. This principle involves equipping students, teachers, and people in general with the required skill set, capacity, and motivation. Determination to not only plan but manage change towards sustainability within an organisation, industry, school, or community. Principle 2, Education for All and Lifelong Learning. This principle for the 7 principles of education for sustainability involves a broad understanding of not only education but learning. This is including but not limited to people of all ages, cultures, countries, and backgrounds, and also at all and every single stage of life, taking places within formal and informal learning, such as schools, workplaces, homes, and general communities. Principle 3, Systems Thinking. This principle involves an overall aim to equip people, students, teachers, and etc. to understand connections between different environmental, economic, social, and political systems in education. Principle 4, Envisioning a Better Future. This principle for the 7 principles of education involves the engagement of people for envisioning diverse, sustainable futures that can make a difference to education and better not only the school and its students, and also its teachers, but the surrounding environment. Principle 5, critical thinking and reflection. This principle involves an encouragement for individuals and groups to reflect upon their personal experiences, ideas, and overall worldviews. It then challenges accepted ways of interpreting and engaging with the world and how it will benefit from sustainability. Principle 6, participation. This involves the recognition of community participation in regard to sustainable education. It also views the collective shift as critical towards achieving an environmentally sustainable society. Principle 7, partnerships for change. This involves a focus on effective partnerships that are concerned with building sustainable networks and relationships that can improve on the overall communication between different groups and sectors of the community to promote education for sustainability. Why is this so important for schools? In the modern world, it is fundamental for schools to not only understand but to recognise the value of providing and teaching a curriculum that covers sustainable education. This will allow the following generation of students to be equipped with the required skills and knowledge that are necessary to understand, solve, and overcome the social and environmental changes that come with the future. Not only this, but students need to develop an understanding for the correlation between humans and the surrounding environment and how to preserve them. What are the key sustainability concepts? Systems, worldviews, and future. This one revolves around learning about the independent and changing nature of systems and ecosystems. The next one focuses on looking at issues concerned with sustainability within the world or through a global context. And finally, future focuses on teaching sustainability on the development of students who have the skills and capacity to understand, think, and solve in order to create a better sustainable future. Sustainability in the classroom. Teaching sustainability. Break up the materials that you teach students through. Don't just use worksheets. Differentiate and use websites, podcasts, articles, videos, music, books, etc. This will keep students both entertained and engaged, but also retain their attention for the lesson. Instruct your students and guide them, but don't forget to let them direct their own learning. Allow them to complete their tasks, answer their questions. This will make them feel empowered and engaged with the content. Get students involved. Have them do their presentations on an issue involving sustainability and then have them come up with ways to combat and solve the issue. Ensure that you do not teach too much content at once. Hearing about the sustainable issues within the world could possibly make students nervous and they could easily become overwhelmed if they learn too much about it at one time. Be sure to space the content out. Learn about an issue and then instruct students to complete a further activity to help further their understanding. Encourage group work as well as independent learning. This will allow students to discuss their thoughts and opinions with their peers and see how others view the world. Ideas for this could be through pairing students off into groups of 3 or 4 and giving them each a Back from the Brink podcast to listen to, and then represent their findings on a poster about the discussed issue. This would further ensure that they are retaining the information while also giving it an element of fun and creativity to keep students engaged and excited by the new content they have just learned. Remember all of this and your classroom will become a hub of sustainability. What does sustainability in the classroom look like? Just as teaching about sustainability is important in developing students and their learning, so is allowing them to have first-hand experience with being sustainable learners. Here are some examples of how to be sustainable in the classroom. Thank you for watching.